Hello, my Scorpio friends. It's Karen with Karmic One Tarot. Now, I have been shuffling, so let's just take a look at these. This is your work, finance, career, money reading for August 2019. Got a little bit of a battle you've been waging for control over your finances. Something you've been building that's going to change quickly. So that's just a prelude, a little preview perhaps. What's happening for my Scorpios in the work, finance, money, career realm for August? What's happening for my Scorpios in the financial it's not property. Well, maybe property. I don't know. Thank you. Wow. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So something that's coming in for you is going to be really emotionally satisfying. You might hear of this very soon, my Scorpio friends. This also has a lot of emotion attached to it, it feels like. What's happening for my Scorpios? August, financial. The Page of Swords. No, we had to come in and have that conversation. Have that news come in that you know it has a grain of truth to it, but it might not feel quite right. Might not feel good. What's happening for my Scorpios? Financially, career-wise, work-wise, money-wise. What's happening for my Scorpios? We've got the Death card. So, this conversation is really going to change things for you, my Scorpio friends. There you are right there. Maybe you're the one that's going to change things by having this conversation. Maybe this offer that's coming in, this emotionally charged offer in regards to your finance, in regards to your business, in regards to your money, is something that you would truly gain emotional satisfaction from. But that's going to change. Is it changing or are you changing it? You are changing it. You are changing it to be what you envisioned. You're changing it to be what your passion is. Look at that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So you may be taking on a totally new career, a totally new project that is going to differ from what you've always done, but be much more satisfying, my Scorpio friends. What's happening in the financial for my Scorpios? Thank you. And the High Priestess. And you've been harboring this desire for quite some time, but now it's time to tell everybody. It's time to have that conversation that what I was doing before really isn't emotionally satisfying for me. Isn't maybe it's not financially satisfying either, although we don't have a single card of finance here on the table. This is all emotion and action. One more card here for my Scorpios, please. One more card for my Scorpios. Financial. Oh, that's two. Good, because it was the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. It was two cards. We need one card, please. That one. Thank you. And the Six of Pentacles. Finally, financial. This situation is going to be good for you. It's going to be generous. Perhaps you're being generous with someone you love, and you need to have a conversation about how things need to change and what their options are, what you see as their options. This is someone very close to you. But you may, in fact, be changing careers and not told anybody yet. What do we have here? The Three of Wands. Perfect for your future. Watching your ships come in. This is, doing things that you need to do to bring about your future. Taking the right steps. Taking the action that you need to bring about this passion, this satisfaction. What's happening for my Scorpios financially? August. Come on. Scorpios, financially, August. Scorpios. Where should we go first? Let's start with the vision, all right? Let's start with what, this might be a confusing situation too. You might have to take a break, a step back, a rest period from this to really see it clearly, to really, muddle through these changes that you are making and have a clear vision. You've got to know where you're going, my Scorpio friends. You've got to know which way to go with your plan, with your action. Thank you. Temperance. You'll find your balance in this. That's the card of Sagittarius too, by the way. You will find your balance in this. You'll find a peaceful point. You know, you may have to move. You might, this new change that you're bringing about, this new direction that you're taking with your business, with your finance, with your career, may involve moving. The Chariot card, card of Cancer. It may be that, you know, you are traveling now for work and you weren't before. It's wow. All right, the 2 to the 3. We're really making progress here. Ace, 2, 3. Look at that. I love it. So, you know, this passion that you're going to be expanding, let's say, that's exactly what you're doing. You're expanding it. You're sharing it. You're sharing, you know, your, maybe you're sharing your wealth, but I really think you're just sharing your passion. You're sharing what really makes you happy. And that's really that's gonna lead to your future, your ship's coming in. Good for you. But you know, I noticed an interesting thing. I was doing some reading this morning. One of these wands is bolted here to the wall. The other one is free to go. So it's a decision you have to make. Are you going to stay where you're stuck, or are you going to take action and move on? I really think that you're going to be moving. Let's go to the Ace of Cups. I want to see what it is that makes you happy in this financial endeavor. Thank you. You know, I think that you love what you're building. You may love where you're working and the people that you're working with, but you do really have a connection there. And, you know, it doesn't, I don't think it worries. I have these upside down. Hold on. Well, some are and some are not, so we're just going to go with it. I don't think you worry so much then about the changes that you're making. This is your plan. This is what's making you happy, and you're good with it. I don't think it really matters what other people think, and that's exactly right. It's my way or the highway with the Emperor. Now, the Emperor could be an Aries person, but, you know, that is the boss. That is, maybe you don't care what your boss thinks about this. Maybe you don't care, you know, I don't want to put it like you don't care, all right? That's wrong, because there is a lot of emotion here. So I think you do feel this very deeply, but you're not worried about taking charge. You're not worried about being strong. You're not worried about imposing your rule on whatever is going to happen here. Thank you. Justice. It's going to be fair. You won't do it without it being fair. All right, Scorpios. You guys are very intense, but you're very sensitive and you're very conscious about how other people feel about things. All right, you might be having that conversation. The High Priestess, yeah. The High Priestess right here. She's already here. The High Priestess, mysterious. Maybe you are finally going to tell people. You know, the High Priestess is very secretive as well. She's also, you know, not everything is black and white in her world either. She's got a good mesh of things that, you know, come together to give you perhaps a different perspective. What's the page? Thank you. A different perspective on what you can build. The Magician, again, card of Aries, Justice, Libra, Strength, Leo. You know, this could happen in the time of Leo, certainly. That's where we are right now, my Scorpio friends. You've got a new contract coming in. Make sure you get it in writing. Make sure you make it legal. There's a new opportunity, a new financial opportunity with something very structured. That may be what you're building. You're putting the structure together and you want it to be fair. What's happening with the High Priestess here, please? With the High Priestess for my Scorpios in their financial realm. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's time. It's divine timing coming in, telling you when to reveal yourself, when to reveal this new situation that you've been building. You know, this has been in secret for a while. This has been behind the scenes for a while. But it's truly something you love, and you're not worried about how people are going to react because you are in charge. You're finally doing something for yourself, my Scorpios. Good for you. Good for you. Honor yourself, use your passions to your best advantage, and, you know, reap the rewards. This is going to be generous for you. Why is the High... Thank you. You know, you've been reflecting on this for a long time. You might be looking at all you're going to lose up here if you do change. Make a dramatic change in what you're doing, perhaps, and where your future is leading you. 1, 2, 3. Taking all of the steps that you need to make it happen. I'm so happy for you, my Scorpios, because, it seems like we've all been held back for a little bit. I'm speaking for me, Capricorn. I've been feeling held back, and I'm glad to see someone that has the gumption, the courage, all right, the courage, the devil may care to say, you know what, to hell with this. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to make me happy. I love it. So you might be reflecting on all that you're going to lose, but don't forget what you still have. You still have, there may be somebody else involved here with a partnership, but we don't have that on the table just yet. But the Wheel of Fortune is telling you, let go of the reflection. Let go of the reflection. Let karma come in. Let the universe help you, Scorpio. What is this Ace of Wands passion that my Scorpios are excited about, intrigued with, looking forward to, feeling really strongly that they want to grow? They're still working on it. You're still negotiating it. You're still struggling with the creative part of it. You're not really sure which direction to take this in, okay? You've got to look at these directions here and decide which action are you taking. Ace of Wands. Thank you. The Devil. Capricorn person, you might feel like you are unable to free yourself from your restrictions, from your responsibilities. I don't think you're leaving them behind. I think you are just negotiating, maybe negotiating a release. Negotiating your attachments. Which responsibilities are you going to take on? That's what you're doing. I don't think this is leaving your responsibilities. This is which way are you going to do them? How are you going to take care of your responsibilities? And the Fool card, jumping off the cliff. Good for you, Scorpios. Yay! So what do we have here? We've got Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. The Magician is an ace. We've got the Fool card here. Yeah, good for you. The Fool card, also Aries card. There may be an Aries interested in helping you. Wow. The Hierophant is Taurus too. I don't think I mentioned that, but just, keep those people in mind. They don't have to be signs that are important in this situation, but, you may know a Scorpio that does, an Aries that does end up helping you. Now, that might be who you're negotiating with. But you are going to take the leap of faith. Yeah, it's a little bit scary. It's dangerous. But I don't think you really have any fear about this. I think you know this. You absolutely know this with the High Priestess. You know that this is the right thing for you to do. All right, my Scorpio friends, good for you. What's the generosity here? Give and take, back and forth. Thank you. It's going to put you in a position of stability, of power, groundedness, living in abundance, living with all of the creature comforts that the King of Pentacles does so enjoy. Again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. Now, the King of Pentacles is the provider. He's usually the breadwinner. So this is going to put you in a position of stability. And that's how you're going to handle these responsibilities that you have. The Six of Pentacles. Thank you. Now look at this. I can't make this stuff up, Scorpios. All right. We've got the Seven of Cups. So your vision, you might have taken a rest period to take care of this, to really clarify it, to find your balance within what your vision is. Because, this transformation, this kind of energy, that especially where we are right now with all of the eclipses we just had, this is not an easy place to find your balance in. So once you do take this break, take this step back, take a time out to really rest and recover and regain your equilibrium, you're going to make your moves. And that's where you really have to decide, action or inaction. Now, you're going to stay where you're stuck? Are you going to stay where you're chained? Are you going to stay where you're chained? Or are you releasing yourself, negotiating your release, negotiating your freedom? But in this, you're going to find where your passion lies. This generosity is coming to you through your vision, through whatever it is that you see for your future. Muddle through this confusion, really clarify it here in this break period. Find your balance, make your move. Yeah, baby. Tell me why the Death card is here, please, for my Scorpios. That is your energy, Scorpios. Total transformation. If eclipses don't do it, then this card does, okay? I think they work in conjunction. It's the Scorpio. Thank you. Six of Rods. Yes, baby. Victory. Scorpio, it doesn't get any better than that. Riding home to public acclaim, ending whatever this other situation is, and riding into victory. Good for you. Now listen, the Death card is an ending as well. So is the Ten of Swords. The Death card is bringing an ending so that you can have this Fool card, Ace of Wands, new beginning. I'm so excited for you. This is going to be beautiful. Can't wait to hear the comments on this one, please. What's happening with the Death card here for my Scorpios? The Death card for my Scorpios. Oh, alrighty then. Look what jumps out. You know, again, guys, I can't make this up. That was at the bottom of the deck. So you know what? Let's look at this fell out. You're going to hear very soon that this is happening. You're going to take some action fairly soon. You know, we have the Strength card here, card of Leo. That's the time frame that we're in. So certainly it could be in this next few months. So I'm going to leave it at that, my Scorpio friends. You are ending something and riding into something that is going to be beautiful, glorious, fulfilling, exciting, and perhaps a little bit scary, but you're going to work through it, my Scorpio friends. Thank you so much for joining me here. I do appreciate you taking a look at this new series. Tell me what your feedback is on it. Tell me if you like it, what I should change about it, things like that. All right. Do keep the comments coming. I do love reading those. Private readings are available. There's a link in the description box for those in my calendar. And there's also a link in the description box for the Vimeo love readings, which begin here on YouTube and the extended version over on Vimeo. So check it out. If it resonates with you and you want to look further, then head over to Vimeo. All right, talk to you soon. Thank you.